Erik Weinmeier became totally blind as a teenager and took up skiing many years later as an extension of his rock climbing and mountaineering pursuits.
You can, take all day to get to the summit, and you can be down in an hour on skis. So that's really why I started skiing. I wanted to be able to be a better mountaineer and access the backcountry better.
Erik first broke all preconceived notions of what blind people could achieve in the sport of rock climbing. Then he shattered the same preconceived notions in mountaineering when he became the first blind person ever to summit Mount Everest. The sport of skiing presented many new things to him and his blind adventuring.
I really love skiing. It's such a thinking sport, so you're responding and reacting as you're sensing something, and it's really exciting. As a blind person, you don't get to do that many things fast, and skiing is fast and furious. And it's definitely the one thing in my life that I'd say is like full of adrenaline, to be able to ski in sync with another person.
Erik's accomplishments have always exemplified the meaning of teamwork, and there is the ultimate level of trust and teamwork required between him and his ski guide.
Me being able to ski well is so much about trust. That trust is everything. And so for me, skiing is about skill and technique, obviously, but it's definitely about relationship between another person.
Erik's guide, Jeff Ulrich, was already a top blind skiing guide for years when Erik teamed up with him.
The challenge of guiding, blind skiers is especially the totals who are constantly listening, focusing on me as a guide. They're trusting their life in and putting it into my hands, my voice. And so it's a great challenge that it really challenges my mind.
While many guides of totally blind skiers prefer to be in the back for safety and control reasons, except in a big bump field, Erik and Jeff prefer guiding from the front.
Blind people are so accustomed to listening to sounds. By having the guide in front, the skier is focusing more down the hill where the sound is coming from.
A great aspect of skiing which visually impaired skiers can take advantage of, and which Erik definitely does, is backcountry skiing.
You can get into skinning up mountains like I do. You don't get as much skiing in when you do that, but I really like it because it's a great workout. You skin up a mountain, you ski down. You only get one run, but it's a great half-a-day activity and keeps you fit, and it's good to be out there with your friends. It's one of those things that a blind person can do with a friend that they really trust and you develop some communication with. Usually you get a big section that you ski down that's really wide open. I mean, there's like practically nothing to hit, and obviously that's good for me. Skiing, I can't compare skiing to anything that I might do.